Hey, welcome back to the Halo PAX Prime Showdown. We're live from Seattle, Washington at the Washington State Convention Center. All weekend long, we've got an exclusive look at Halo 2 Anniversary Multiplayer, and we thank you so much for joining us. We're going to get right into our next match, so I'd like to welcome the team captains. From Darkest Hour, we have Alumnite, and also from VwS, we have Goofy. Gentlemen, this will be your first match of the day. Goofy, you're coming with a pretty strong roster, of course, led by Legit and Nated, and also Mikun and yourself. How are you guys feeling coming into this event?
We're feeling pretty confident. Obviously, no one's played the game besides the European team, but as a whole, I'm really confident these players. I've played with them a lot in the past, and I'm excited to start this first series.
Awesome. Best of luck to you. Now, Marcus, you guys this is the first match of the day where we're seeing two invited teams face off against one another, and as I said, this VwS squad is pretty stacked. How are you feeling coming into this match?
We're just going to do the best we can and not really worry about who we're playing against and, just compete like we always have.
Awesome. I'll have you guys shake hands before this match and let you finish your final warm-ups. And now we'll head over to our casters. In the back, we have Ghost Sayami and Golden Boy. Over to you guys.
Thank you very much there. Bravo. Of course, it's good to be back in the booth with you.
Yeah.
With you. It's been way too long.
It has been way too long.
The hat is just as beautiful as it's ever been. So crisp, so clean. Of course, guys, yes, I'm Golden Boy, joined by Ghost Yami here, as we're going to be calling Darkest Hour versus VwS.
Yes.
Now, VwS, in case you guys don't know, is a team filled with,
huge roster. I mean,
yeah,
just
Halo legends on that squad as well.
I mean, we have Goofy, Nated, Legit, Mikun. I mean, just all of those names ring the halls of history in Halo, and it's notably so because, I mean, we have some of these guys that have even won some big tournaments. I mean, We've seen Legit win some big tournaments alongside Straight Rippin', as well as the rest of their squad, so I'm definitely excited to see how that pans out.
Yep, and we'll get into Darkest Hour in a second, but let's actually take a look at the bracket one more time for you guys so you could see what is going on here. So with that being said, Triggers Down with the victory over Reality Check will face off against Excellence in match number 8. Match 7, of course, TCM waiting on the winner of this VwS Darkest Hour matchup. So we apologize before about little hiccups with the bracket, but I am glad that things have been resolved and taken care of at this point. But yes, we have two great matches that are going to be coming up, regardless of whoever wins this matchup here is going to give TCM one heck of a run.
Oh, for sure. I mean, TCM, they just dominated their first round. They did a great job over in Germany as well, and I'm definitely excited to see how it pans out when they finally do match one of these titans of Halo.
That's right. Now, talking about Darkest Hour, obviously, Ghost, you have a lot of experience with all these guys. Obviously, being like the ringleader of H4. Talk to me a little bit about this squad.
Well, I mean, these guys have just been playing forever. I mean, Kobe has been one of the few
one of
guys
the most
that just
dedicated dudes ever.
Just instantly rose up in the ranks, and it's impossible not to take notice, right? And then alongside some of his fellow teammates as well, Alumnite Warrior, we know him and his brother Hoaxer have always been holding it down in the Halo community, alongside Frosty as well. That guy has had some notable top 8 finishes, and obviously, I mean, the guy's good as anything. And then, sure enough, the Washington local, Wolfmane.
Yep.
I mean, that guy's very familiar to me and a big fan and, friend of Mason Cobb. So he's come over from time to time, and we hang out, and it's a lot of fun to play some old Halo 2 with him as well. So I'm excited to see how this whole squad meshes the roster. It's a good one, man, for sure.
No, it's good. It's good. Of course, I've known Marcus Alumnite for such a long time, and probably one of the most, I would say a do-gooder in this scene, and just an overall good guy. Of course, him and his brother Hoaxer.
Yeah.
Definitely two people that I really like in the Halo community. If you don't, you have problems.
They they're hustlers, man. They're always game, and they're always trying to figure out a sponsor. I mean,
that's right.
They're
always working.
Classic.
Always working. Now, on the other side, they are going to be met by VwS USA. Now, we saw VwS EU over in Gamescom, but this is a different roster. And you guys, I mean, look how beautiful they look.
Look at that roster, that bandana,
that
America.
Bandana.
It's bringing it out. I mean, that bandana is actually the same one that this guy wore Legit wore all the way back in 2005 throughout the old Halo 2 days as well. And next to him stands Mikun, another notable pro who's done some great things recently, as well as Nated, one of the guys who's one of the most talented players of all time. The only reason, unfortunately, that he hasn't won a tournament, I guess, is maybe he says some of his teammates haven't been working out, so maybe this could be one of those tournament wins alongside Mr. Goofy, Faisal Khan. That guy is one of my homies right there. He's always going 120%, calling out, using his lungs to his full potential. I'm sure you'll hear him screaming in the crowd. as I'm sure everyone will hear him screaming
Oh, yeah.
too.
For sure.
Known
sure.
for the top 16 screech.
Of course, there's a lot of guys in here that are Nated fans as well in the chat. Nated
huge Nated
has
fan.
been kicking butt on Twitch as
all
of
day.
late. I watch Nated streams all the time.
I think I was, one of the first subscribers. I like to think, I've been there since one of the day oneers.
Okay, touche. You
know what I'm saying?
Touche. I mean, Nated's just been grinding as well. But, of course, everyone else has just been doing such a great job. And, honestly, I'm super impressed with everyone here at the production. Of course, big shout-out to ESL as well as Twitch and Astro for putting all this together. These guys, it was an event that we definitely had not a lot of time with, and everyone kicked a lot of butt with it. So 343 as well. Absolutely stellar. Just a reminder before we get into the game as well, this is a pre-release build, and there's a guy on teambeyond.net that actually said every time we say pre-release build, he is going to have a beverage.
Wow.
And, so I'm trying to say pre-release build as much as possible, just for you.
What was the word?
Pre-release build. I think that's what the word was.
I think that's what it is.
But let's take a look at we actually just brought it up there. Let's take a look at the game types. Of course, if you guys are just joining us here, we're going to be kicking things off with the new map that was introduced for Halo 2 Anniversary, Lockout, of course, good old Team Slayer there. And then we're going to be moving to the Gamescom revealed map, Sanctuary, for some CTF.
Yeah, gotta love that capture the flag. We all know that there's a lot of weapons on that map too. You have the 2 shotguns, the 2 plasma pistols, the 2 sniper rifles, and also that rocket launcher in Ring 1. So there's just so many variables that play into that game, and I'm excited to see how that pans out for both of these squads that we have coming.
That's right. And then, of course, Game 3 is going to find ourselves back at Lockout, but this time for some King of the Hill, Crazy King. Always been a good time. You got your A, B, C, D, and E hills. You guys got to fight for. You control the hill, you get points for every second you have control of it. And then, if necessary, Game 4 and 5 will be Ascension and Sanctuary. Team Slayer.
And I gotta say, I gotta take it back a second. And just the Lockout King of the Hill placement for Halo 2 Anniversary is just on point. I mean, when I saw that we had these hills, top middle, bottom middle, top blue, sniper tower, and even top BR, it just instant nostalgia, but instant respect at the same time. Because as a competitive fan, I'm a little bit more keen to having that set, rotation, the sequential order, and seeing how, this thing came about. It's amazing that not only they did that, but then we can also use that in this tournament here for a pre-release build.
That's right, guys. And that was a good one.
I just came off the tongue, I didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, it's a pre-release build. I don't judge you. So with that said, we're waiting for the match to start up here in just a little bit. But, of course, some predictions moving into this. We saw a very close matchup between Triggers Down and Reality Check. Game 1 was a little topsy-turvy, and it was just intensity through and through. I expect Reality Check to run amok in the losers bracket.
For sure.
But now 2 teams that I'm not too sure how, I guess I'm not too sure what to expect here. I mean, when I look at, Darkest Hour, I'm thinking, where do they fit in the grand spectrum? Because a lot of people are counting them out.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't count them out.
You cannot count them out. And the main reason being is because these guys have continued to play. I mean, I honest to God, I go to work every day, work on Halo 5 Guardians,
you go to work every day.
and come home, and I pretty much play Halo 3 a lot. I mean, a bunch of other Halos.
Yeah.
But I get on, and every single time I get on Xbox Live, I see these 4 individuals online. Wolfman is inviting me. Frosty is inviting me. He's playing Octagon with Thursky sometimes. Alumni Warriors hopping on, and he's getting some games in. And sure enough, Kobe, he's on there as well, and they are just constantly grinding. And we do know that Nated and Goofy and seemingly legit and Mikwin have the same, I guess you could say, work ethic, but just recently I gotta say that this team, the Darkest Hour squad, has been putting in the work, and they might come out on top.
Of course, we'll see how all this unfolds, as it seems like this is going to be it, guys. So without further ado, we know you guys have been just hankering to see some Lockout gameplay, some Halo 2 Anniversary gameplay. Let's go ahead and jump into the action with Mikwin, as we have Mikwin actually get some hit markers already right by the top blue.
Yeah, great nades right there as he pushes out now the bottom open ramp, something that I'm not too fond of, but it looks like he just smelled Frosty out there, and Frosty gets taken down, but does Mikwin? No, he doesn't fall off the map. Great footwork right there as he now makes his move over to bottom BR tower to grab that sword.
Managing to stay alive there is going to be the most important thing. Always key to Halo as well. Positioning, staying alive, and causing problems for the other team.
Something
Mikwen now with the
Pistola
sword.
knows about a little bit too well at times, right?
Oh, yeah. That's why I cannot wait to see that Triggers Down Excellence matchup. That is going to be a good one. But Mikwen is going to get peeled there, it seems. And we do have Naded with the sniper rifle now. As Naded, let's see what he can do.
One of my favorite players to watch. I mean, I'm sure you guys all remember the Global Championship streams last year for 5 weeks. I mean, I instantly subscribed when I watched this kid just peeling faces on Abandon like crazy oddball. And there's another one, as this guy is just, he has so many fans, so many subscribers. And I mean, he deserves it. The guy has just been streaming, gaming nonstop, and just supports Halo through and through. And sure enough, the community supports him right back.
Yeah, that's right. That's what makes Naded a very special member of this community. But of course, looking Naded, you know, he's kind of taking his time here. He's playing the outside. There's going to be a member there right by the elbow, and that is going to be another shot there on Frosty. Nothing he could do about that one. As soon as he poked his head out, he just became another victim. And now Naded looking around to see if he could scout anyone. What prey is going to make itself available for him. But VwS looking to get control of this game.
Goofy, man.
Game 5.
Making that top middle push right there. I don't know if I agree with that, but sure enough, now he gets that. Oh, did he not connect with that back leg? And he gets beat down. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing play right there. Unfortunately for Goofy, now legit we see pick up that sword and make his push over to BR tower, but it looks like his teammates are all trapped bottom middle as well as top blue. And we're not sure if we're gonna see him get any kills here, but he gets an unsuspecting Alumni Warrior there and gets the double kill. Triple kill potentially? No, just double. Maybe the triple. There it is, folks. Now he's got the sword snipe. Does he? No, he doesn't need it. The teammate gets the kill.
Yeah, his teammate's gonna be there for him, and that's gonna make it 13-9, 14-9 as Legit and crew are just continuing to run amok here and do work.
That melee top sniper, a little bit reminiscent of old Halo 2. I remember just you think you connect and then you hear the noise, but sometimes it just doesn't hit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but it's a pre-release build.
Pre-release. I see you guys in the chat actually having a good time with that. For those of you guys also who are watching the chat, we'll have a little fun with you. You know, if you want VwS to win, type 1. If you want Darkest Hour to win, type 2. Make sure you guys have some fun with that one. We did that a lot at Gamescom. People seem to have really enjoyed it. So,
nice.
You know, the goal is always to be interactive with you guys. That's what Twitch is
course.
about. But now looking over, and that's going to be an assist there for Legit as Mikwen.
And Wolfman trying to use that new Geo that we saw over on Lockout on the elbow. However, he can only get the cover from the sniper tower and unfortunately leaves himself open to some sniper fire courtesy of the BR tower position on open ramp, as now we see Mikwen make his way up to second BR. You never really want to be down on the bottom BR tower because you can just get naded to all hell. You gotta get off open ramp right there, Mikwen. I don't really agree with that play right there. He's got to go second BR and make sure that he stays alive and maintains this lead for his squad.
Yep, and now Nade's going to be flying in. He's going to get hit markers for one connection, but that probably only did a marginal amount of damage. We see you guys in the chat spamming all that stuff, 1s and 2s and 1s and 2s. A lot of 1s. It looks like binary. Looks a little like binary. But now Legit here is he's going to find one player, BR2, looking to make the push happen.
And watching Legit play, and actually now commentating him instead of being against him or alongside him, I guess you could say. It's just, it's amazing. I mean, seeing this guy come back, he's been playing since 2004. A perfect nade, one-shot kill, something so reminiscent of classic Halo 2. Picks up the double kill, and it looks like we've got a little bit of that beast mode here coming out today, as Legit is just wrecking faces, just not missing.
Yeah, it seems as if Kobe Too Fast and the crew is having a hard time trying to break out of this one. You have, you know, Darkest Hour fighting out, but the VwS full control of the map. Goofy's getting into a couple gun battles. Naded is back with that sniper rifle. He's going to miss one, and he's going to get that shot there right to the dome. That's going to be Kobe finding Frosty down at the bottom. Wolfmane's going to get picked off by Mikwen, and now waiting to see if people are going to jump up. What is Naded going to do?
Man, and it looks like we got some other players over at the Library Tower, but it looks like Goofy's got to do some advancing. However, Goofy does get the kill on Kobe, unfortunately for Kobe, but now we're going to see Goofy make his move on this Library guy. Let's see if he can get some kills here.
Yeah, he's going to have Naded there for support, so we'll see what happens. But, that's the sword player. Wolfmane whips the sword, then he won't be able to do anything about that one. That's the whipper. And now Naded is going to be dealing with another member of Darkest Hour who's going to be pushing up, and smartly so, he's moving away.
And every time that we switch to a player's screen and they grab Sniper and take it back to their homies at BR Tower, I get a little bit warm inside because it is just the play to make. You bring the sniper back to BR Tower, and you just hold it down for the rest of the game. Now Goofy trying to get that sword, but unfortunately it's not there for him.
All right, well, let's go ahead and give some love to Darkest Hour here, see what's up with Kobe, as Kobe's obviously looking to see if he can bring his team right back into this one. Currently going to be down by 10 presently, 11 now. And they just need to figure this one out. Where is the positioning? Where's the push going to come from?
Yep.
Ghost, you've been in this position before numerous times, I can only imagine. Where does the push come from?
And unfortunately for Kobe, it's going to come top middle, as it always does. And his teammates are down low, so now he's going to position himself to potentially get the jump on Goofy. Does he connect? He does. Huge comeback kill, revenge, headshot, everything that works. And now it puts his team at obviously a player up, but unfortunately for him, Naded is still peeling faces.
Naded just doing what he does best. 38-29 presently. Naded looking to see if he's going to find anyone. And now just creeping around and
doing a great job.
Just hunting for his prey, man. That's just what Naded does. He's a beast like that.
And something that I've always come to respect about Brett over here is that he always just has great self-discipline with the amount of ammo he uses, whether it's his BR or his sniper rifle. He never takes a crazy shot, but I guess right there he was feeling it. A little bit of a pow easy for all you fans out there. Remember those crazy whip snipes. Is he going to get this one? Oh, and unfortunately misses that, but uses the BR. Gets a little bit of a cleanup for his old duo in crime. Too legit to quit. And now Naded's still patrolling this top BR with the sniper.
Too quick. You know that song, right?
Of course I know that song.
Of course you know that song, bro.
Come on, we rock.
Dude, we watch Adult Swim and we chill. That's what we do.
It's all day, every day.
All day or day. All right, so with that being said, Naded, continue to navigate around here. I see the love in the chat for you guys when it comes to Naded. I know you guys love Naded, but of course, you got to take a look at a couple of the other guys here, because obviously, with Darkest Hour struggling here just a tad, they got to figure something out, right? They're down by 12 presently, not out of it just yet.
Wow.
Pressure coming in as Frosty's going to have to back away. Wolfmane now looking to see if anyone's going to get reckless.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate for Frosty. He had to retreat right there. He was wanting to come over with his teammate Wolfmane and potentially do a double jump, a little boost maneuver that you guys saw earlier underneath sword, but Frosty had to drop down into shotgun, and it looks like Alumni gets picked off by another wicked Naded snipe. And Darkest Hour is just doing everything they can, but it's just not working out. Naded is just suppressing any attempts that Darkest Hour has at making a comeback.
Yeah, that's right. Now you hear it. 5 kills to win here, as Darkest Hour will not be able to bounce back from this one if it keeps going like this. 4 kills now, 46-30, down by 16 presently, as Naded's going to be advancing forward. Looking to see what he's going to find. He is going to have maybe some players over by S2, and he's going to be working with Goofy here. Let's see what's going on with Faisal. As actually, there's going to be some pressure down the middle. Kobe too fast, going to be right by the middle. Now he has to be wary because there's going to be a player right by the ramp. But now Naded, this could be that opportunity for him to strike there, but he opts to stay back by S3.
Great
support
play.
His teammates. They only need 2 remaining, and at this point, they know that Darkest Hour has to make the push.
He's playing very sure. He knows. He's watching his teammates back. He sees Wolfman going down into that green room, and legit tried to get that kill, unfortunately did not, but that will be it. 50-32. Darkest Hour goes, unfortunately, to a loss to VwS. There you guys have it. They're your champs right there after that game 1, and we're going to move on to game 2, which, of course, is...
Thank CTF.
Oh, a favorite. It's just, I mean, it's the best, man. You got to love some of the, I mean, the Halo 2 maps, the game types, they're
Sanctuary
just iconic.
is that game type, you know,
that game type.
When just a little background about, me with Halo. Like, I came in with Halo 2. I didn't come into the pro scene with Halo 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't come with the pro scene. I played a bunch of minor clan match. I played a bunch. Played a bunch of minor clan match, played a bunch of major clan match. Like, that was always my thing. And I would always look though at what you guys would do, and I would always see how the top players would play Sanctuary. Thank you for the rub. That felt good. And looking back at it, it was just just learning so much about how to push, how to hold.
Yep.
And then when I finally came around to actually get into competing myself, and Halo 3 came around, everyone was making remakes of like Sank and all these other maps. Had a chance to play them and whatnot. It was just like, man, I really wish I would have had that experience to play it, in Halo 2 when some of the best players in the world were playing it. Now I've been able to live that, and it's a nightmare when you play against Pistola. It's not fair at all.
Man. He always gets away in the rocks. That's what I've come to notice.
He's a slippery snake, bro.
He is. And he knows it.
He knows it. He knows it, man. That's why he's one of the best. But that's what I'm saying. It's an experience. It's it's Halo.
It is.
At its core.
It's
And that's what
extreme
makes it so
Halo
fun.
at its core. And like you said, and one of the biggest things about Halo 2 that I've always known and loved is the movement. Just how, you know, you have to be able to push. Like, if I'm getting ring 2, I can't just barrel out. I can't just beeline it over to ring 1 or ring 2. I have to take my time, get to sniper tower, use the geometry that's in front of me to try and take some cover, maybe some peek shots, and put down some cover fire on ring 2 before I even get to my plasma pistol bridge, right?
Yep.
There's just so much, like, thought and so much really just thought process that goes through every single just minor push.
Every single
it's insane.
movement that you do has a consequence.
Yep.
And that's why
Yep.
I've always loved the arena combat, the arena style of Halo.
Great.
So
Great feeling.
it's good. It's good. And that means we're going to see it in just a little bit. Sanctuary, Capture the Flag is going to be coming up next. Is VwS going to continue to extend their lead in this series to 2-0, or will we see Darkest Hour answer back with a 1-1 in the series tie? And of course, there's only one place to find out. It's right here.
Here.
That's right here. And you want to come back because
I think you do.
know
I think they do.
we should get 15K so that
could do that.
you know, because you want to watch Ghost with his hat.
I mean, look at this thing.
It's fucking beautiful. Sorry. Anyway, we're gonna go to break. See you in a few.